YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Shannon Sharpe is never beating the allegations. Now, you would think for somebody who pretty much released a sex tape online by quote-unquote accident, you would kind of stay away from social media for a while. That is, of course, unless that incident was staged and you got a Viagra sponsorship and you also selling merch about the incident. Oh, wait. Now today, Shannon Sharpe has once again found himself under fire. Last night, somebody on Twitter called out Shannon Sharpe for always defending Caitlin Clark.
Stephen A., I would be remiss if I didn't say this. A lot of this noise came by people that were sitting on this network. They tried to minimize her, said, well, you giving her all this credit. What about the women that came before her? What the women came before her, what they did cannot be taken away. That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. But there was a lot of people tried to make sure they keep Caitlin Clark in her place, because what you're doing, if you give her all this shine, you minimize what they done. You can't minimize what Maya Moore or Candace Parker or Lisa Leslie or Lauren Jackson or Diana Taurasi or Simone Augustus or any of the other great players. That Caitlin Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, oh, y'all poo-pooing the old guard. Y'all never talked about the old guard like this.
The person tweeted Shannon Sharpe saying, yo, my issue is Shannon Sharpe never speaks on the disrespect the rest of the women of the W experienced. Always defending Caitlin. The WNBA disrespect didn't start with Caitlin. They've been disrespected for years. Caitlin's buzz made that hate way worse, and people who tried to have the other women's back got called haters by people like Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith, who wanted us to be thankful for ratings boost. Now, this tweet bothered Shannon Sharpe so much, he responded back to it. He said, that's your issue, not mine. I have no issue with anything I've said in regards to WNBA and its players past or present. Now, here's where things get tricky for Shannon Sharpe. A Twitter account using Megan Thee Stallion as their profile picture responded back to him. They said, oh, I'm sure you don't. Now, instead of Shannon Sharpe to keep the response basketball, Shannon Sharpe decides to use a racist joke. He said, yo, why are you on my page? Don't you have another horse to rob of his hair? Stop trying to kill my vibe. Now, people immediately started calling out Shannon Sharpe for the racist joke. Somebody said, yo, you are never beating the anti-black allegations. Shannon Sharpe said, I've never tried. Those that question me don't support me anyway, so why do I care what they think? Someone else tweeted them saying, yeah, this ain't it, Unc. Since when was attacking black women on Twitter the move? Shannon said, we don't play victim on social media. Now, Shannon Sharpe still didn't understand what he tweeted was wild. Somebody told him, Unc, they're gonna have you on Shade Room making another apology video for that comment. Shannon said, for what? Meg didn't tweet me, that clown did. Now, Shannon basically admitted that all he saw in that profile picture was in fact not Megan Thee Stallion, but a black woman, so he assumed that the person had fake hair. So not only was that horse comment bad enough, which by the way, ironically, people use horse to clown Megan Thee Stallion all the time. That's literally the nickname that fans and also artists like Nicki Minaj uses to clown her. But using that racist joke while somebody is tweeting you about defending a white woman, the optics just look crazy. Now, mind you, it wasn't too long ago that Shannon Sharpe actually apologized to Megan Thee Stallion on the show for making a sexual joke.
Meg, before we go any further, I want to apologize to you personally. And I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. And I didn't know if that was going to be possible. But I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you, because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke. And I said it in jest, but I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted attention, harm, shame, embarrassment that I caused you or your family, I want to say, as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Somebody close to him, please take away his phone, take away his social media access. It's clear Shannon Sharpe is not built for criticism online. So many people tweeted him saying, yo, this is such an anti-black thing to say. You just replied to somebody with an avi of Megan Thee Stallion talking about horsehair. Shannon Sharpe said, what's even more anti-black is the issue y'all say to black people you don't even know. I don't go on people's timeline talking reckless, but some of y'all do, and when the response isn't what you hope for, you're anti-black, buck dancing, get what you give. Now, Shannon Sharpe eventually got tired of responding to the negativity. He said, September 25th, 2024 at 6:06 p.m., I will no longer respond to negativity. It's not that serious for me. I've got kids and I would upset them if they responded in this manner. This is beneath me. Y'all pray for me though. Shannon, we don't believe you. You need more people. We know in about 2 weeks you're going to be back on the same timing. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Shannon Sharpe using horsehair towards a black woman? Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.